Do you remember the story of great Alexander, how he was supposed to bring unity? He left a peace out, didn't he? Remember what happened after that? Do you remember the stories and the tales of that great horrifying day of his death? As each was trying to climb for power, trying to take hold of it, ripping people apart. Brother was against brother and sisters against sister for power and legacy and the aristocrat society of placement. And his placement of this democracy, this unity so great, his personal gain, as it was destroyed, the culture and the life and the... Imagine what was torn down and busted and broken and torn and the battles that raged from that man's death. The great greed, Alexander the Great Greed. The great greed, Alexander the Great Greed. Oh, said he was building unity. What did he build? Personal gain that tore itself apart in his death. What is that worth to you? And what was he? Oh! He's the Great Greed! That's what he is. Alexander the Great. You've seen the movie. Don't show much of the end, though. It should be half and half. One side showing him rising to power, the other half. The second part, his death. And although it was lost as they tore the cities apart, trying to regain his thrones, equal to his power that he kept all to himself to the grave, killing each and every one. So many in culture and the burnings of Texas and wars and fights. You want to see an apocalypse? Show that. Show the battlefield of the streets of cities, prospering in people, changed overnight in his death as he took it to the grave, that selfish man. The Great Greed, Alexander. You know who I speak of? Would you be so greedy? To hold and never let loose? And who has been greedy of happiness? Who has lusted a happiness, likeness, and took all the spice from it? Oh, God. And what was Alexander? Oh! What was after his death? What happened when he died, huh? Remember all that was torn to pieces and thoughts? Ripped apart? Remember that in the past? You wouldn't want that to happen ahead. Not in the future, would you? Currently, you wouldn't want that to happen in the future. And what's known of him? They spoke of what, but in actuality, he did what? Thank you for your time and learning about the worst and most vile creature that ever lived. Alexander the Great Greed! Oh, and in his death he destroyed countless amounts of culture and people and cities and streets. The Great Greed, Alexander. Alexander the Great Greed. You might try and call him Alexander the Great. I call him Alexander the Great Greed, his full name! Or do you only like to call it partial? Where? Say its full title.